8:42, time for Beer of the Week. Of course, you know how it works. You can text us 780-218-9999, 780-218-9999, and text Beer Me right now to 780-218-9999. And we'll get to a few more of those text messages. But text Beer Me, and one of you will end up winning the gift certificate to Sobeys and Safeway Liquor. Some good text rolling in. All right, so we are going to get into Beer of the Week for Sobeys and Safeway Liquor. Of course, available as its own podcast. Search the podcast feed as well. The video will be posted over on our YouTube channel as well. Sean from Sea Change Brewing joins us. Sean, let me welcome you to the studio. Would you like a little bit of cologne?
You know what? I've been listening to cologne conversations, and I'm actually allergic to cologne.
Oh, no!
Oh, no.
Oh, no!
Oh, my God.
So do not become a cologne guy. Nobody wants a guy.
You know, it's funny you bring this up because last night I was sitting there watching the game when I got home from Godfather's place, and I was sitting there and I was still smelling the cologne on me, and I was like, I wonder if my throat's going to close up. Like, I panicked for a bit. So tell me about your allergy to cologne.
Well, it started in a long time ago. High school, I was coughing all the time.
Okay.
All the time, just coughing away, and couldn't figure out what was going on. I go to the doctor, and, you know, like most 12th graders in the world, I'm covered in Old Spice and Axe body spray.
Of course, Axe body spray.
I love the Axe.
Sometimes adults, like 43-year-olds, use Axe body spray too.
There you go.
Yeah.
I shouldn't axe shame. Sorry.
No, that's it.
So I go to the doctor, and he goes, "Sean, you're allergic to cologne. You're allergic to these perfumed scents." I was like, "Are you? Come on. There's no way."
Yeah.
That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard, doctor.
Really?
And he's just like, "Go home, wash all your clothes, get new deodorant."
What
And
a
then
twist.
Literally
today,
the next
to
day,
the show.
stopped coughing completely.
Really?
Yeah.
So
You stop drinking it.
Yes, stop drinking it. Yes.
I'm drinking this cologne. It's not doing anything.
so we've had a couple of sprays in the studio today. So are you going to start coughing like later this morning or this afternoon or something?
It's not nothing crazy.
Is it that sense?
It's
Okay,
not that.
all right, yeah.
Although I was at the Oil Kings game, and I think the guy beside me, maybe instead of using soap, confused it with his Old Spice cologne stick, and I thought I was going to die. I told my wife, I was like, we need to go find new seats.
We got to get out of here.
I was just, you could just feel it just coming in.
Wow.
That was great.
Wow, what a twist, eh?
Yeah.
I can't believe this on the cologne day.
Wow.
Here we go.
Our one guest in studio is allergic to it.
That's Marshall's vote, hey?
That's great. Well, this giant Mike texted, this is great. Dusty's going to come home and find Marshall sitting in a chair in the dark, and he's going to turn on a light, and Marshall asks him, "Where have you been? And is that cologne I smell on you?" Like, as my son being like, "Daddy, I told you not to." That's kind of a funny text. All right, so how long have you been with Sea Change?
Since 2020 or 2022.
Okay, that was a decent little run here,
Yeah.
What background did you come from? Where were you?
So I was with Big Beer before that.
Okay, so you've been moving around through the industry type of thing?
Yeah. Started with Mark Anthony, was with Labatt for
I got a call with
years.
Mark Anthony today, actually.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Well, we do Finnish Long Drink sponsors
great.
part of the thing on the Hangout, so we got a call. And they do Two Hoots, which we crush a Two Hoots sometimes too. All right, so we got a bunch to get to here. What do we got? And what's the Beer of the Week looks like a pretty cool project here. Let's start there because it's all from a taste perspective. Should we start there, or do you want to save that one?
Let's start with Death Wave.
Okay, let's do that. Death Wave's a classic.
That
brought
is
us a
the
full
one.
meal.
Okay, perfect.
We'll just work our way through it.
I like that.
So we'll start with Death Wave. I brought a nice Death Wave's nice, easy drinking, crisp, cool beer. Start the day.
One of the best cans in the business, too. Must say.
great.
Like, highly recognizable. Great art.
Where you guys get all the can stuff done? The artwork
Everything's done in house.
in house.
So I don't know how much we want.
That's good. No, that's probably just about right.
So Pete.
Oh, that's a nice clear beer.
Pete and Mitchie are our chief creatives.
Okay.
They hand draw all the cans.
Really? I like imagining them do every single can. Like they're not even running a print. Like every
down in
single
the
can.
That's what they do, yeah.
There's got to be a quicker way.
We have a special room that they just sit in all day.
You guys are only creating 12 cans a day because they're grinding so hard.
Doubled production. And their hands are bleeding.
Yeah. No, I've had a lot. I mean, we've had a lot of this in the past. I mean, it's a pretty popular craft beer. But tell us a little bit about it, the background of it, and
So Death Wave, I think, was the third beer that they came out with.
Yeah.
It is a pretty funny name and can for a light 4% lager.
Yeah, that's right.
My father-in-law always gets his guys to drink it after golf, and they're like, "Whoa, that sounds pretty hardcore, man."
Yeah.
And he's like, "No, it's actually
It's actually just a hilarious name.
Yeah. So Skelly's become a big fan of ours. He's on a lot of the merch. He's on a lot of the vehicles now. So you'll see him whipping around on a couple of cars around town, which is great. Okay. So this is just a clean, light lager. It's in 15 packs now. We actually do a non-alc version. Yeah.
15 tall boys, I think?
15.
Okay, I was going to say, there's no way. Like,
good on the non-alc option as well. That hits a lot of people's.
All right, well, cheers to people with cologne allergies.
Cheers.
Absolutely.
Let's bring some awareness to that here. Like, cheers, Brendan.
That's what you want to start with.
Man.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, you drink a
Never
million
fails.
of these.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, you got to have a steady Eddie.
Yep.
Right? Like, it's just as simple as that.
Yeah, when I started, this was probably our 4th most popular beer. Yeah. That's our 2nd.
Okay,
Just
so it's, what's number 1?
The Wolf.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Of course. Yeah.
Staple.
Yeah, that's right. All right, where are we going next?
All right, we're going to this. I pulled off the line yesterday. So it just got canned yesterday.
Okay.
Joy Moss.
Yeah.
Joy Moss Man Crush is back for the playoffs. So this was an exciting.
So you just got another run of it done, ready to go now.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Perfect.
So it's exciting. A couple years ago, Joey's family approached us with Winifred Stewart.
Yeah. Through the association there. Yeah.
And they were like, "Hey, we want to do something with Joey. What do you think?" And we were, we really hummed and hawed. We obviously love Joey.
If you're gonna do it, you got to do it right.
And we didn't want to seem like it was something we were profiting off of Joey. So we worked with the family. We worked with the foundation for a lot. Tried to figure out what was the donation aspect of it. How do we make it have the biggest impact? Is it a full-time SKU? So we all decided on it's here for the playoffs. It's an exciting time for the run. It's like. I said it's almost like the anthem,
It's something you want around for a playoff.
It's a rallying guy.
Yeah, exactly. So let's do it for the playoffs.
Okay.
And so it's back. You'll start seeing it in stores shortly. And next Friday, we are doing a check ceremony to the foundation.
Okay.
So
perfect. Awesome.
Last year, we raised $27,000.
Oh, good work,
Just over
man.
$27,000 for the foundation. And which is amazing. It's about a third or a quarter of their government funding for the year.
Oh, wow. So that's a big deal for them then.
Yeah. So they were very excited.
So this is a good beer to pick up right now.
Drink for a good cause.
Stores here right away.
Yeah, like that.
Celebrate the run. And I mean, Joey's such an iconic figure.
Yeah.
We all have
all-time legend.
memory of, I can picture the first time I saw him at an Oiler game it wasn't Rexall at the time, but whatever it was before
that.
When
you see him in person, you're like, man, there's Joey. Like,
just
super
belting that
super
anthem
celebrity.
out. That's amazing.
Cologne too.
Yeah. Well, then cheers to Joey.
Cheers to Joey. Yeah,
cheers to Joey and a great beer, great cause.
Yeah, what I love, there's fruit beers.
Yeah.
And then there's beer with fruit. And I think this falls into that latter
step
category.
up from the
beer with fruit,
right?
Like, that's good.
It's still a beer at heart. When you get fairy, it's purple. It tastes like raspberries.
Also
it's still
delicious,
amazing. But that is a fruit beer where this is, a beer with some hints.
That's good. I like that one.
Yeah, so I love that.
Okay.
So then this next one's High Key.
Okay.
So this is High Seas Green Gose. So this one is the beer of the week.
This is the beer of the week, and it's a collaboration.
Collaboration.
Okay, so tell me about the collaboration. What do we got here?
So High Key is a brewery out of Saskatoon.
Okay.
So they're right in downtown Saskatoon. They got a really good partnership with the former Edmonton Rush. So they've got a bus that goes right from their tap room to the stadium for every single game, which is great. So they approached us and they're like, hey, we should do something really weird. Let's do a collab. And usually the way collabs work is one brewery will make it, can it, sell it, and the other one will just share a post on Instagram. It's a lot of work. So I was like, what if we did a collab where you guys brew and we both sell it in respective provinces?
Okay.
They loved it. So it was a lot of planning, making sure brew dates work for everybody, making sure, the labels
pretty much do almost the exact same thing at the same time in both provinces.
Yeah. And there's some differences, the water's different in each area. So you got to kind of figure out how to make it taste the same and look the same. And then
did you get pretty close on it?
We did.
You did, eh?
Yeah. There's a little bit of a difference in color, which is the hardest part. But the color of this, it's a fine science. So we use phycocyanin, something like that. It's like a protein. So we didn't use green dye. We didn't use anything.
So you had to find something that would make it green.
Honestly, our brewing team, Daniel Wood, he's an artist in his own respect.
Yeah.
So we were really working on the green.
Oh, wow.
Because it is a fine science between.
That is green.
Green food dye from Safeway.
Which is great for icing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Not great for beer.
Yeah.
And then you don't want to go too far the other way because then it looks like something that came out of a swamp in like Bonneville.
Yeah.
Which you don't want.
Nothing against Bonneville.
Nothing against Bonneville.
Yeah.
And so
what are we looking at for a flavor profile with this? Like what should we expect here? Like
it's a little tart.
Okay.
It's got that tartness, that sourness from the lime, but a little bit of sweetness is in there too. There's some juniper and a little bit of salt on it. So
really,
there's definitely a lot of layers and a lot of complexity to it.
Well, hey, cheers to collaborations.
Yeah.
To collabs. Yeah. There you go.
So this one's very different.
Yep.
But you got that saltiness to
wow,
it.
I like that saltiness.
The
saltiness. I'm a big salt guy.
I like that.
And kind of pour me. I want to just pour me a little bit. Yeah, I want to because. I think this is unlike anything that we've tasted. I mean, we've been doing beer of the week for 10 years.
Well, we've had some of those. What do they have? Like a lime type of Mexican type of feel, and they'll incorporate a lot of that into it too. But yeah, I don't mind that salt. It's a nice change.
That salt,
yeah. The saltiness to it is really nice. And then the label. It took the guys a long time to draw this one under the stairs, but it's actually reversible.
Yeah, what's with that?
So when we canned it in Alberta, it would sit like this, like this.
Yeah.
With the Sea Change on the bottom, and then it's kind of a snake.
Oh, I get it now.
And then when they canned it, they would do it flip it upside down, and then it's like a woman's head. And
amazing. I see that now.
Amazing.
That's like the Chicago Bulls logo. It's the Bulls logo. When you flip it over, it looks like a robot having sex. Yeah.
It's exactly like that.
That's exactly what it's like.
I think Pete said, you know how we're going to make this label? Have you seen the Bulls logo?
Seen the Chicago Bulls logo? That's what we're going to do. Actually, where is it? Where's it? What is it? When you first...
I was wondering. I was like, why is it written?
That's pretty cool.
That's neat.
Yeah, it's incredible. And
that is amazing.
Again, I don't understand how their brains process this stuff and how
artists or something.
All hand drawn in the basement.
Yeah, in the basement. Yeah, it's really tough. But yeah, it's been incredible. They're such talent. I proclaim to be the least cool guy that works at Sea Change.
Wow,
by like a long shot.
Cool guys.
It's yes. I am, and just see them like riff and come up with these ideas. Yeah. Like I'll come up and I'll be like, hey, we should do like let's do a hazy that's around Valentine's Day, and they're like, here's what it's gonna be. It's gonna be called Sweetheart Hazy. It's gonna have little hearts on it, and they're all gonna be mean messages.
If you turn it upside down, you never know what to see.
Well, you got to stand out, you know, and that's
it's incredible.
All right, let's try this one. We got to get going here. We got a couple things still to do, but let's do this one. Once again, text us Beer Me at 780-218-9999. We got that gift certificate to Sobeys Safeway Liquor. Whoa.
Now we're talking. This is my neighborhood here.
So
what is this?
Yeah,
this is Chonky. So this
Holy
is
smokes.
Stroop Waffle Stout. It is
Stroop Waffle Stout.
Waffle Stout.
Okay. So this is going to be a lot different than the one we just had.
Yes, that's why we finished this one.
Yeah.
And when we have you see the labels, they're skeletons, they're cool stuff, and then you get to Chonky, and it's the most adorable little bear in the world with that blue white shiny there.
He's loving it.
He's got his pot on his head.
It's on his head.
He's funny too much.
It's like if Paddington Bear and Winnie the Pooh had a kid.
Exactly.
That's what Chonky looks like.
It was minor alcohol.
Yeah, that's right. All right, cheers to the snow up there today.
Yeah. Oh boy,
yeah, boy, that's terrific.
So this one, it's dark. It's got a little bit of that
Eric's
cinnamon.
The stout guy on the show. What do you think, Rick?
I love it. Yeah, keep going. Pastry. Yeah,
it's a pastry stout at heart. It's got cinnamon, brown sugar, chocolate to it. Yeah, we actually use Stroop waffles in the brewing process.
I get that chocolate afterwards. Yeah.
It's honestly, it's dark. It's crazy, but it's
goes good with the salt. Like, I mean, these are all. It's a great lineup.
Totally.
Hell of a batting order here. Yeah.
All right, man. Well, thanks a lot for coming in.
Great.
Once again, Sea Change. If people want to come see you guys, where can they do that?
Honestly, Sobeys Safeways are one of our best partners.
Place.
Yeah, we got full lineups of there. Pretty much anywhere in the city you can grab us.
You guys are all over the place.
Yeah, 100%.
Awesome. Okay, man. Well, nice meeting you.
Thanks
so much.
Yeah.
Sorry about the cologne thing. I mean, it was a major coincidence.
We did it.
We did it. He's fine. Yeah. He's fine. He's feeling a little tipsy.
Yeah.
It must be because of the cologne. All right, there you go. That's Sobeys Safeway Liquor Beer of the Week.